Joining me now, Missouri Senator Eric Schmitt. Senator, Trump's already threatened Russia with more sanctions, but that doesn't seem to be slowing the war, certainly not the war machine. Ukraine says it was hit tonight in an air attack. Your reaction?
Well, I think President Trump is very committed to this peace process. He's been very consistent, and unfortunately, it kind of went off the rails a little bit when Zelensky couldn't show a little gratitude a couple weeks ago in the Oval Office in a pretty ceremonial event to sign the minerals deal. But it looks as though it's back on track, which is a good thing for the world. The United States of America has a president that's committed to peace. The alternative here just isn't a solution, Laura. You can't have blank checks for endless wars. The European leaders sort of thumping their chest about what they might do, 0.5% increase in their GDP in 5 years. Those aren't munitions. And Ukraine can't, fight their war with promises, years down the road. And so the truth is, President Trump's the only person on the planet, Laura, that can deliver this peace. He's committed to it. He ran on it. And hopefully that's where this goes.
Senator, over the weekend, it looks like one of your colleagues, Senator Kelly, Mark Kelly, made a trip to Ukraine because he didn't think it was fair that, essentially Vladimir Putin gets to get his deal on whatever he wants in this peace deal. Musk responds by saying, you're a traitor. And then Kelly responds by saying, traitor? Elon, if you don't understand that defending freedom is a basic tenet of what makes America great and keeps us safe, maybe you should leave it to those of us who do. But nevertheless, besides that war of words, is that helpful that Senator Kelly would travel to Ukraine right in the middle of this delicate, series of negotiations and back and forth?
I don't think so. And I think that one of the real hallmarks of leadership is to be a bit of a truth teller. And I think a lot of people need to start telling our friends and other folks around the world not just what they want to hear, but the truth. And the truth is, a strategy that Joe Biden had, which was we're going to do this for however long it's going to take, isn't a strategy, right? That's a strategy for an endless war. The American taxpayers are tapped out. They've had enough of those kinds of things. And so now you have a president who believes in realism, who understands the world as it is, understands the situation on the ground, and knows that now is the time for peace. And so the sooner everybody gets singing from the same song sheet, the better off we'll be. And again, I think the Democrats like to thump their chest on this a lot, but now's the time for peace.
Well, didn't the American people have a choice? They could have voted for as long as it takes in Ukraine. Yeah. Or they could have voted for the guy who said, we're going to end this war. And they voted for the guy who said he's going to end this war. And then Mark Kelly's gone over there. Look, I guess free to go anywhere he wants. But nevertheless, I think, Musk was pretty blunt in his assessment. I'm not sure I would have gone that far. But do you support senators going over during the middle of this? I think
it's ill-advised. You have an administration that literally is in the middle of a negotiation right now. They're in Saudi Arabia. I just don't think it's helpful. And again, you can sort of thump your chest and wear your Ukraine flag. It just doesn't help end the war. The killing needs to stop. And President Trump is, like I said, the only person who can deliver that. So now is the time.
Senator, always great to see you. Thank you very much.